I'm in party now.
Yeah. Invite me.
Hold up, I clicked the wrong thing.
Actually, I'm about to invite you because I'm already on here.
Somebody used the
Oh,
Browns.
I'm on the wrong account. My bad. I'm on the wrong account.
Bruh.
Somebody used the Browns.
Invite my other account,
I'm
Jordan.
using the Browns.
Are we gonna use the same teams from last night?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hold up.
Hold on, let me log on first.
I don't know.
Hey, boy, get on. Very good, bro. Take so long to get on Madden. Good game, bro. Good game. That's crazy. Your fan is dusty. Your stuff is dusty. Oh, it's probably dusty right now. Nick, start your stream.
I'm live.
Hi, Vic stream.
I'm live right now.
I know, it's just how what you get.
I'm finna invite Groovy. I'm playing. This is because you was losing. It looked like someone in there.
Hey, did you use the logo quiz?
Yeah,
You think you'll get them all right now?
for sure. Yeah.
I would.
I think some of the logos actually changed though. Yeah.
Type them on.
I'm just waiting on my invite.
You know Jabari stuff.
In a ride.
Jabari. Here we go, song. You can always sing that. You don't hear it? What up? Jabbar, you still didn't hear it? Bro.
I was looking at you and you was looking at me and we was thinking. Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus. Go.
That nigga ugly. Shut up.
Send me an invite.
Best you shut up.
Oh, send me another one. I ain't trying to do all that. They won't let me.
Big, you better not lose to Jabbar.
I'm finna lose to Jabbar. Like, I be playing around when I be losing. Jabari, you so bad that yesterday you gave up 2 safeties in one game.
What? Hi. Oh, Vic gonna win. You got the Brown. Jabbar, you stupid.
Wait, what team did Jabari pick?
You should see us last night.
At least turn that down, bro. Renegade.
Odell going to the Ravens. Lamar told him to get him.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You got on one cut.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson.
Don't throw that, boy.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field. They're thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. Oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
Pick up the 5 that time and a 1st down.
Dude, you know y'all can use college teams on here.
Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
No, I got none.
Play action. It's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
I know you not just
Into
slow down.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
Did you do another one, though?
I'm still beating you.
Hey.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They run. Lynch. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with fourth down at a yard. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Browns drive about to get started, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't you practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
I told the ball I can hit
now, here's first and 10.
That's what I told him yesterday. You want him to like a 60-yard touchdown. I was like,
Red Sea parts, and there he goes. A big play that time out of Chubb. 66 yards for him on the ground. So close.
He's so tired that he didn't get
knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that,
he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. He spins free. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Here's Wilson to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
No, get off here. Get off the cornerback.
A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Don't run somebody over.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that player was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Here's Wilson being chased out left. Now he's going to let him into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle, see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger, and this time it costs them 2 points.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
What?
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, Wilson buying time to his left.
Thank you.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
You be throwing receivers,
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Mike 51. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Demarius Randall. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Okay,
and now the kick is away.
Okay,
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ready to throw another kick?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously, close one.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because this is exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Nice throw here right side. He holds it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He got the through pick.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You play smart.
On first down, Wilson.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Why you suck?
You threw 4 picks the first.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
No.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I quit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide
that he can't get rid of it, he's taken down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. He lets it fly.
What does he do?
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Okay.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, you be mean. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine Ian.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we're getting the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. CD with that incompletion. Let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Eluding the pressure right. Going. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 75 yards. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 70. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A run for Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line.
And he's the epitome of what we call a move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was impressive by the defense. They just got hit for a big pass play, and instead of rushing out and getting back deep to cover, they played their techniques, saw the run develop, and ran to it and made the play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And now here's another interception. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
How much push you feeling, bro? Y'all both.
Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Steps away to his left, and that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Flush down right. He'll try and run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
You don't get Russell hurt.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Wilson, flush to his right. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. To throw is Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk 1st. The 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marshawn Lynch. 31 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I'm so confident I'm still going to win this game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And what a return as he brings us all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
You think you can beat me, but can't beat Jabari?
Now Wilson on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really difficult to ask.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to beat some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
He lost his X Factor.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. They'll look to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. Lynch. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Marshawn Lynch.
Let's run this back. Let's run this back. I'm deleting the stream. Alright, come on, hold up. Why did I just play so bad right there?
Yeah, you're gonna play back.
Bro. Not even. Yup. Everything.
You still going?
Come on. Let me use my team. Not my team, but you know.
I'm playing 8-ball. Yup.
I don't even care about the jersey.
Alvin Kamara is the best running back on Madden.
Dalvin Cook? Hello?
Alvin better.
Mark, you should make a TikTok so that way you should like do it and then like practice like without like looking. You know what I mean? You should make a TikTok so that way you're not always looking at your Instagram. You could probably get famous on TikTok.
Bro, pick your team. Action.
Jabbar, pick the Ravens.
Bro, I'm really finna blow you out now, cause you can't run with Russell Wilson.
You messed up.
they're big, but they're like.
I lost, bro.
Hey, it don't change the fact that you threw 5 picks. But I threw 4, so.
I don't got nowhere to hit the ball.
I ain't playing around this game. You ain't even scoring.
Someone like prepared.
You're not scoring.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I know Vic didn't mute his mic.
They go play action. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Right now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on the punt. Back deep, Deontay Harris. And taken right on the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
I quit.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Ooh.
Looking to throw on second down. Breeze.
Hey,
Rifles one that's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, not a good omen there.
You got 2 defensive ends with
afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
I lost all my confidence.
And they're going to go with a jet sweep. This is Diggs with it.
Oh, tackle him.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Throwing on second down. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. Cousins on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Well, this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Throwing his Cousins. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Trey Hendrickson drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give him a touchdown in that situation, right? Made him kick the field goal. And the defense went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Miss it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. Incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
How do you post that?
Here's Breeze. This is caught again. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
He's on.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Yeah, I needed my offense to come through my
Big boy
defense, bro.
earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do. He did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. Spinning away.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Cousins now. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
What he do?
Here's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
And
they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. And that's caught by Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run, Cook, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They're going to go with a jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3. Our score.
They throw like 3 picks in a row.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Got it the 8th grade year. I did it last year.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's had himself a game.
And this is caught for the grab. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
You do need to catch yourself.
Breeze. And brought in by the tight end, Cole. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Breeze now on 1st down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Check.
On 1st down, Breeze. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 39. And Lutz's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. From the 24, Breeze. And now Breeze lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward.
Why did he pick it up?
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
They run it again with Cook.
Goal.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. So with that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those 2 teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well, and Deshaun Watson, that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team. I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback has really energized that club.
That one good for 24 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because
why they make me go
time to find someone open downfield. They can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Again.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. The open man is Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Everyone's going to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
I never heard this case.
Come on, Kamara.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
I want to hear
each other's moves all game long.
Thank you.
They've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Cook.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Vikings on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. A first down throw for Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Yep. Because you need a running quarterback. Don't even run that. Wow.
You can't even sit in the pocket for 2 seconds without...
They wouldn't let me use him here.
Cousins able to connect with Treadwell for a Minnesota first. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
You should have waited, bro.
You waited for them to cross each other.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We're going to run this clock out.
Bro, he was coming in. When he came up, that's when he takes it. You should... That's your fault.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end, Cook. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Breeze now. Open man is Michael Thomas. And way out past the 35 before he's taken down. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Breeze is looking to throw. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
I gave it to you. Now what you gonna do with it?
4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On the ground, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And down to the 19-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Here's Cousins. And this is caught out for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game down. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Jabari.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team.
If you would have got that.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did
really
everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion. That could have been an interception.
They'll set up the screen now to Camara. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup. I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock goes down to 0. And he finds Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Bet. Alright, I already got my team. I already got my team. Well, never mind. What happened to Christian McCaffrey?
Left hand first, and I put your right hand on top.
Tiebreaker, let's go. Let's go.
Crazy. Throw it up. Where you?
Remember, Lamar Jackson probably would have cooked us if we played the Cowboys and Ravens played.
We got Daniel Kidd.
Yeah.
We better go to the playoffs next year.
Yeah, you said it every year.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, they'll get traded, don't say nothing.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
And I was driving me with you in the handicap. Then we pulled up in photo, and my shirt fits in polo. And back in my photo, and my grand like this lawnmower. Hey, where's it at?
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. And they can run through it. Didn't happen on that play.
A throw over the middle taken in.
Oh, touchdown.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Looking to throw on second down. Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
No.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. Look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The end result, 21 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing a linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run from the pistol with Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more, and down to the 27-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Now play number 7 in this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. And on the run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on the blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. A field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out.
What do you
so
even
what you
hit
really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Man, he would be so OP on him.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now Prescott.
Don't throw that. Yep, I was there anyway.
He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies. And that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
They go play action now. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Vic, how tall are you now?
6'1".
A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And an alley to run. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
I think he's used him before. I had like 8 sacks on him.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
No more Jackson.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Oh, my God.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Don't rush Dayton.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out
Yeah,
right.
he can be going. Scramble. Told you.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the
Throw it away.
24.
Throw it away.
Jalen Smith able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. And the pressure gets to him again.
Good boy, you don't have to IQ for sure.
Marcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Oh, what was that? Oh, thank you.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Remember that was my intro?
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
No.
Don't get Dak a pick. I do it.
Final play of the half, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt, show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That one goes for 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got a Ingram. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Jackson steps away. He'll run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run with Ingram. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field,
it's crazy because
if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop it for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he works free.
Oh my goodness. That was not like that. No,
so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
League sucks,
no gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Donut. You pick your play?
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that?
Offensive line.
After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call.
It's like a robot.
They do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I'm not.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. No one with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
I'm in the 32 for the 2
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Too bad, too sad.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. It's a wobbler here. Here's Austin.
Great punt, bro. K1 Austin fast.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
I whooped the boy with the Rams.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Man, I wish I got that 2 point conversion.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on,
Jalen Ferguson drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He finds an opening pass for 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and putting him to a short gain. He's got Snead, and he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson buying time to his left. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time.
No, not everything's intentional around him. Don't shut up.
This at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Though. Find him. Find him.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. There's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
No.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Stop quitting. That's quitting. Yes, it is.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
oh, the ball goes.
This close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
No.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
I think I'm on a new feed. Oh, bitch.
Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight.
No,
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
You should have catched it.
Nice job bringing that one back.
Run
14
out,
on the
stupid.
return.
Goofy.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
You goofy,
Oh,
bro.
what? The clock stopped.
About
started
set
back
for
on
this
the
next
kick,
drive by
though.
the Cowboys offense. One possession
The
game.
kickoff?
Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
Oh, a crusher there as it's
Oh, that was
intercepted.
I would never even have questioned you again.
The connection to your peer has been lost. It's never your day.
Now I know my day that I always get to use. Grandma play real quick.
That nigga suck. That nigga man. You still moving north?
This 40 in my life, I'm gonna trap it.